In the final moments of his life, an elderly Jacob gathers his 12 sons around him. His eyes, though dim with age, hold a lifetime of wisdom and a prophetic glimpse into the future. This is not just a father's last words. It is a profound moment where destinies are declared and legacies are set in motion. This story, found in Genesis chapter 49, is rich with lessons for us today about family, consequences, and God's sovereign plan. Hi, my name is Teresa. Welcome to my channel. Faith is Light. Today we are going to talk about Bible story Jacob blesses his sons. If you like this channel, don't forget like and subscribe. Let's get started on the retelling of the Bible story. As Jacob calls his sons one by one, he doesn't speak in equal comforting tones to all of them. His words are sharp, specific, and sometimes even harsh. To Reuben, his firstborn, he says, "Unstable as water, you shall not excel." Why? Because Reuben had defiled his father's bed, a grave sin that cost him his birthright. This is a powerful reminder that our actions have lasting consequences. The choices we make can ripple through our lives, affecting our potential and our future. It teaches us the importance of integrity and self-control. Then comes Simeon and Levi. Jacob calls them brothers in violence. He recalls their brutal revenge for their sister Dinah's honor, an act of excessive cruelty. "Let my soul not come into their counsel," Jacob declares, distancing himself from their anger. He prophesies that they will be scattered in Israel. This shows us that uncontrolled anger and vengeance are not of God. God desires justice, but He calls us to act with mercy and restraint, not to let our fury consume us and lead to destruction. But then the tone shifts dramatically when Jacob turns to Judah. "Judah, your brothers shall praise you," he says. "The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor the ruler's staff from between his feet, until he comes to whom it belongs." This is an incredible prophecy. From Judah's line, the kings of Israel would come, and most importantly, the Messiah, Jesus Christ, the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Judah wasn't perfect, but his story shows transformation and leadership. He was the one who pleaded for Benjamin's life, showing a change of heart from the man who once suggested selling Joseph into slavery. It's a message of hope, showing that God can use imperfect people to fulfill His perfect plans. Even when we've made mistakes, redemption is possible, and God can still weave our lives into His grand design for salvation. Jacob continues down the line, giving unique prophecies to each son. Zebulun will live by the seashore, a haven for ships. Issachar is a strong donkey bearing burdens. Dan will be a serpent by the way, a judge for his people. These blessings and prophecies are not random. They reflect the character and future of each tribe. It shows us that God sees us as individuals. He knows our strengths, our weaknesses, and the unique path He has for each of us. Your journey is not meant to look like someone else's. God has a specific purpose for you, tailored to who you are. One of the most touching blessings is for Joseph. After all the suffering Joseph endured, betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, and wrongly imprisoned, Jacob's words are full of favor. He calls Joseph a fruitful bough, blessed by the mighty God of Jacob. "The blessings of your father have surpassed the blessings of my ancestors," Jacob proclaims. Joseph's story is the ultimate testament to God's faithfulness. It reminds us that even in our darkest moments, when we feel abandoned and forgotten, God is with us. He can turn what was meant for evil into something for our good and for the good of many. If you are going through a difficult season, hold on to the story of Joseph. Trust that God is working behind the scenes, preparing a blessing for you that will surpass anything you can imagine. Finally, Jacob blesses Benjamin, the youngest calling him a ravenous wolf. Then, after blessing all his sons, each according to his own blessing, Jacob gives his final instructions. He asks to be buried with his fathers, Abraham and Isaac, in the land of Canaan. This last request is so significant. It shows his deep faith in God's promise, the promise of the land. It was his way of saying, "This world is not my home. I am looking forward to the inheritance God has promised his people." So, what can we take from this ancient story today? First, our choices matter. The blessings and consequences given to Jacob's sons were directly tied to their actions and character. Let us strive to live with integrity, knowing that our decisions have a ripple effect. Second, God's plan is sovereign. Despite the family drama, the betrayals, and the human failures, God's purpose prevailed. He used this flawed family to build a nation and bring the Savior into the world. This means that no matter how messy our lives or families may seem, God is still in control and can bring beauty from our ashes. Third, God sees you as an individual. Just as Jacob gave a unique blessing to each son, God has a unique plan and purpose for your life. Embrace who He created you to be and the path He has laid out for you. Don't compare your journey to others. And finally, hold on to faith in God's promises. Like Jacob, who looked forward to his eternal home, we too can live with hope, knowing that God is faithful to fulfill every promise He has made in His Word. Let this story encourage you to walk in obedience, trust in God's plan, and live in the fullness of the unique blessing He has for you. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this story has inspired and encouraged you. What did you learn from this ancient story? Share your thoughts below. If you found this message helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories of faith. See you on the next video.